Toastmaster Michael. Is your camera working? Is your mic okay? Are you ready to go?
Testing 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me?
Perfect. Yes. Therefore, the second contestant, Michael Silversberg, Juice Multitasking. Juice Multitasking by Michael Silversberg. Round of applause.
2020 was a crazy year for everybody. It was a challenging year, but I want to bring your attention to some people in my life that are really important to me. It was a challenging year for my grandparents because they moved into a retirement home. Now, think about this. There's a deadly virus on the loose, and you're so old that you can no longer take care of yourself. That's pretty scary. So here I am thinking, I got to do something for my grandparents. I can't just let them be in this retirement home. I get on the phone, I call my grandpa LB, and I say, LB, I'm coming to the retirement home. I'm going to come visit you. Make sure you're in good hands. LB says, son, you're not going to be able to get in here. This place is like Fort Knox. Nobody in, nobody out. We can't do anything. I said, all right, I'm probably too busy anyway. I've got my Patchality Tailors company. I've got U.S. Mortgage of Florida, and I'm also working with H&H Bridge in Oklahoma. I probably don't have time to see you anyway. I hang up the phone, but then I was thinking about my grandmother, BB, and I was like, I just don't know if she's in good hands. I really need to figure this out. And then I had the most brilliant idea that I think I've ever had. I was going to infiltrate a retirement home. This was my moment. I was going to make sure that my grandparents were in good hands, but I also wanted to give them just a little bit of what I've been up to. I really wanted to tell them about this girl I've been pursuing. So here I am, about to infiltrate the retirement home. This place is literally like Fort Knox. The entrance is guarded. They've got 2 security guards. But I notice, as I'm there, that there were a few employees from the syntax company, the uniform company, bringing, what do you know, face masks into the facility. And I thought, what a great time to juice this multitasking moment to infiltrate the retirement home. What do you know? One of the employees was having trouble with the boxes. There were so many face masks, so they dropped the box, and there I am rushing in. Of course, I had my face mask on and my patch outfit on, rushing in to grab the box, and the guards looked at me like I was one of the syntax people. Because I was in the uniform, I was delivering the masks, they let me in right away. That was the first time I realized I needed to juice multitasking to achieve my mission. Then, as soon as I get in this place, I hear somebody screaming, ah! And I said, I knew it. I knew they were not taking care of these elderly. I needed to be here. That's it. And I tiptoed around the corner, and I saw this old lady reviewing what looked like a balance sheet. And she was reviewing her expenses. Apparently, these retirement homes are expensive. And I felt badly for the lady. And so I offered my expertise. I'm a lender with U.S. Mortgage of Florida. I have a finance degree. I'm going to juice this multitasking opportunity to look busy in the lobby, help appease a guest, and possibly not get busted for breaking and entering. I look at this lady's budget, and I quickly see that if she were to just cut back on the applesauce and the sponge baths, she could afford to live in that facility for an extra 5 years. So I gave her my financial advice. I juiced that multitasking opportunity to look busy in the lobby. And then the third opportunity came up. I see down the hallway, this guy is on a rickety ladder changing a light bulb. And I'm thinking to myself, I work with H&H Bridge. I'm practically a construction worker. This guy is a hazard. He could hurt somebody. He could hurt himself. So I rush over there and I say, sir, I'm here to help you. And keep in mind that there are personnel, guards everywhere. This place is really like Fort Knox. But in this moment, I was a construction worker helping change a light bulb. And I got in there just because I juiced every moment to help somebody else as I was accomplishing my own mission until I found the door. Now, BB and LB, they weren't expecting me. Of course, they wanted to see me. I knock on the door, LB answers, and he's surprised, he's dumbfounded, he's bamboozled that I am here. And I say, LB, I just needed to see that you're okay. And I need to see that BB was okay. And we all sat down at the table, they're okay. And I was a little bit over alarmed. There was no need to panic. Everything was fine. And then LB asked, and he said, oh, how did you get in? And I said, well, I juiced all these multitasking opportunities. And then he said, well, how did you get in without the COVID test? And I said, well, I actually juiced celery 862 times in 1 year. And that's how I beat the virus. But what I really wanted to tell you, LB and BB, is that I'm interested in this girl. And of course, LB says, well, I've been there. I've been married to this one for 50 years. And BB's like looking at him like, yeah, well, I'm stuck with this guy. But LB said, you just need to keep pursuing until they let you in. This lady was so busy, she barely gave me a shot. And BB looked at him and said, I was just multitasking the whole time. I found time to do my work, take care of my kids, and once in a while, I gave this old guy a chance to date. And here we are 50 years later. So the point that I'm trying to make is you need to multitask. You millennials need to stop listening to whoever's telling you, do one thing at once. Do 10 things at once. Do whatever it takes to accomplish your mission, whether it's pursuing a degree, whether it's getting a job opportunity. Do multiple things at once, and you'll find yourself busier than ever, but always on track to accomplish whatever it is you want. Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you so much, Michael.